Oh my God.
The video was crazy. It's like in the video you could barely tell. I thought he was just at first. Then it's like the way everything unfolded after that. It's like, oh, she was chopping her up.
This evening, we had received a call that there was possibly somebody stabbed. Officers came and they made the location. Upon making the location, we discovered we had several individuals stabbed. So
there's been a video going all around Facebook, bro. This man right here basically was about 3 different girls because they was jumping his mama. Let's see what actually happened in this story, because the video I saw is crazy, and I don't blame him.
In Detroit last night, 2 lives were lost, and it played out online for the world to see. Some say it started all because the man had too much pride, but others say maybe he didn't have enough. But what we do know is his mother was caught up in the middle of an altercation with a $2,000 reward on his head from the public. People now starting to ask, why was she even at a pool party in the first place?
$2,000, you lose your life. And people put up a $2,000 reward is crazy. $2,000 for a life is crazy. And I believe it was more than one, actually.
And we pretty much know the quote that's going to surround this story. Parents are a reflection of their kids. And if I wasn't doing this show, I might agree. But my job here is to give context, to learn from these situations, to pay our respects to the victims, and make sure their stories just don't fade into the timeline. We're going to present the facts from both sides, because only you can decide what you would do if your mom was in harm's way. It's a narrative being pushed, but I'm here to break it down and separate the noise from the truth. This all happened in Detroit. 2 people who hours earlier looked like they were having a time of their life, at least a good one. Their last moments still live online, but the reality is, they allegedly lost their lives after being stabbed. Today, we're going over every public detail. And we also going to talk about why pool parties in 2025 have become one of the biggest hits and the most dangerous misses.
Parties in general at people cribs. Parties general, even in general. But at people cribs,
So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember.
No.
Let's give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. On Saturday, August 9th, 2025, a man identified as Kyrie Hassan had went to Facebook to promote a pool party he was throwing with his friends. It would seem to be a good date. Laughs, drinks, and people enjoying your good music.
I do too. I'm up. Wine, baby. He said he feeling good. Come on, man. We Gucci, you hear me?
bragging about having his mama there too.
Hey, you already know better pull up, man.
That's wild how they even got this type of footage. Like he was even saying this before it even happened. Like that's just
right
wild.
Now. We ain't just taking shots, just chilling, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? Nigga, we in this bitch, we chilling. So we all that. Woo, cooler than your cousin. Y'all know what it is.
Make it clap some more. I don't know, man. Bitches twerking on the floor. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Up on the pool, man.
They was lit. They was definitely lit. As lit as you could be.
Also, a young mom showed her way making her way to the pool party who went by the name of Tisha. And just like Kyrie, laughs, smiles, good music, always seemed to be a good night.
Dang. Some beautiful women lost their life last night, huh? Or the other night. I ain't gonna lie. I never really saw the actual victims. In the video, everybody was looking rough. Nobody looked like these. I ain't gonna lie.
Kyrie, laughs, smiles, good music, always seemed to be a good night.
The wifeys. I don't learn from the chicks, got the hood tic-tac. Bring them blues up so quick they thought they seen something. She want a bag, gave it to her, now she see. Fucking on me, nigga, we can't run. Like my favorite sport was track, nigga, talk just niggas.
got the what? Stop with me.
Now, shortly after both of their lives, an altercation took place. Both of them lost their lives, and the sad part is, Kyrie allegedly had posted his killer, saying he was a brother, and even his mom, who some would say was the reason it started. Now, I can't play the entirety of this video. I have to leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out on the Family TV X.
Before the video continues, man, I just want to come through and let y'all know about the Lace Gang membership, y'all. If y'all want to see more of these music reactions that I do on the channel, a lot of them I am not able to do anymore, so they will be on the Lace Gang membership, along with another tier where I will be doing more sports reaction stuff that I've been wanting to do on YouTube and have not been able to do. So make sure you tap into that as well on the channel. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe on this video and on the channel in general as well. So I have another channel called DLace Uncut where I'm outside the reaction chair doing public interviews and everything else, vlogs, all that. Make sure y'all tap in all of that, man, and really be Lace Gang. And back to the video.
X account or the Instagram. But as you can see, this man was trying to stop women from beating his mom. But it seemed after this video, another altercation took place between the mother, which someone that was close had allegedly spoke on it, which we'll later read. And he ended up stabbing 4 people, leaving 2 deceased. One person went to Facebook and said the following: and let it be known, the world just watched this man on the left murder 2 people on the right, one being Tisha P and LaShawn Kyrie. He also stabbed 2 additional people solely based on something he started / edged on for real, due to assaulting the wrong person 100. The entire situation was and is posted on the same page y'all getting the actual stabbing from. He, Juan, put his hands on the girl Tisha first. And as you can see, fam, Tisha came with someone, as we saw in her live. And now looking at the green fingernails, we know that Tisha was the one fighting his mom. So did he push Tisha for whooping his mom? That might make sense. She went on to say the mama pushed another woman off video and already had an issue, which is why she, the mom, was even getting touched on anyway. That had nothing to do with Tisha or the young man killed, and was already a previous.
Oh, it was a guy that got, dang. Okay, I thought it was just 2 girls. So it was a guy too that got unalive. I didn't know that.
Argument with other women. For real, ask yourself, why would a man sit and watch his mama be jumped and not try to get his mama out there quick to safety? Why not remove her as a man? Because he knew he was in the wrong, and instead of taking his mama and leaving or preventing the fight itself, he murdered 2 people on the spot for something he did / escalated further. Conflict resolution is literally dying out. Bro, I don't even know this woman personally, but she survived so much and truly is, and was a hard body just to lose her life in 2 seconds to a peon ass nigga who can't control his temper. For a grown ass woman who could have just left. Tisha is and was a mom, a niece, a best friend, a daughter, a human being. A son was lost, an uncle, a loved one. Rest in power, king and queen. I hate I ever saw this shit. I'm literally traumatized.
Man.
Now, Juan allegedly left the scene. Someone went on Facebook saying they got $2,000 for his location. It should also be noted that Juan was only home for a month before this incident. He served a little over a year for bodily harm, less murder, or by strangulation. Police got to the scene a little before 10 p.m. And once talking to the media, this is what they had to say.
Deputy Chief Arnold Williams, ARNOLD WILLIAMS, Deputy Chief Eastern Operations. At about just before 10 o'clock this evening, we had received a call that there was possibly somebody stabbed. Officers came and they made the location.
Like, man, we just can't never come together. Black people have a good time, bro. It's always something like this, man. Dang, man, look like this. Why, man? Some people you need to have it. People need to start throwing parties. No drinking and nothing else allowed, bro. Everybody gotta come there completely sober, bro. Cause when it's too much going on, bro, too much of that, people already be, you know. And now you add extra stuff onto it, bro. Like, this why a lot of this stuff be happening for real. People be on pills, all type of stuff.
While making the location, we discovered we had several individuals stabbed. So, after the preliminary investigation, we had 4 people stabbed. 2 were stabbed fatally, and 2 were stabbed non-fatally. Of the 2 that were stabbed non-fatally, 1 is in critical condition, and the other 1 is stable. Everybody was adults. 3 of the victims were in their 30s. 1 was in their 20s. This was basically a pool party that was taking place, and there was an argument that started over a woman who was at the pool party. From that argument, 1 male suspect stabbed 4 of our victims. We do have a person of interest, and we have that person identified. So They're not in custody, but we are looking for them at this time.
And the victim that was fatally, was that the person in the 20s or 30s?
Yes, so it was a female victim who was in her 20s, and then the male victim, he was in his 30s.
And you said this comes from a woman. What is the relationship between the suspect and the woman?
They possibly have a dating relationship, but we haven't confirmed that yet.
This is mother.
That's just preliminarily what we're getting.
Or you talking about the girl? What are they talking about? What are they talking about?
Yes.
Any message to the community?
Just the same message that we've continued to put out. Over these last couple of days, we've had just this rash of violence that's just unexplainable. This again is one of those incidents. We've had 4 people who were stabbed because someone said something or someone may have touched somebody. And that is not how we deal with any type of conflict. We have to do better. We have to do better. So for this incident is basically from a party. Somebody said something or did something that somebody else didn't like. And then because of that, we have 4 victims who are, at least one is fighting for his life right now, and 2 have lost theirs.
Thank you so much.
At the end of the day, 2 lives are gone. And while people online argue over who fault it is, the truth is everybody lost. Families, the community, even the people who just there to have fun. We share these stories not to entertain the drama, but to remind people just how quickly a good time can turn into a headline. Pride, anger, and impulse can cost everything. And once it's over, there's no rewind button. As we wrap this video up, we want to say rest in peace to every victim. Love and condolences to you guys' family. Fam, this was the pool party that turned deadly after a young man who attended with his mom had got into an altercation trying to de-escalate the situation, but instead 2 lost their lives while 4 were stabbed.
I mean, anybody trying to act like he just overly wrong for that, bro, I feel like you just saying that because you're not in this situation. Obviously, you never want people to lose their life, but bro, that's his mom, gang. Y'all ganging up on his mama, bro. Like 4, 3, or however many people it was of y'all, and y'all beating on his mama in the street like that, bro. How are you finna tell him how to react? You know, like obviously there's legal things and legal way I get all that, but bro, like I said, that's his mama, gang. Like I don't know. I don't know. We just gonna see what comes out of this. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a fault with.
Let's take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, ride in the traffic, waiting on the traffic.